Ooh, good noises. Yeah, it's like the wind has voices. Anyway, we're back in Call of Cthulhu, the dark corners of the earth.
And oh, aren't they dark? Well, that's one of the things. The drunk guy was saying you could hear the chanting in the night all the time. And it's like, is it the people? Is it the wind? Is it the accursed land?
Let's ask him.
I think we got as much as we could out of him.
He's got his eyes open.
Yeah.
I don't suppose he'll be awake anytime soon.
Maybe he sleeps with his eyes open like Gandalf.
Okay.
I like how there's walkways, admittedly. There's one above us.
So where was that?
Somewhere that looked like it had a balcony or
It was there.
a ledge, yeah. They're sort of following us around, they, he, she, it.
The he, she, it.
Well, you're not sure what to refer to it as.
What do you think?
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked as...
Stop your pestering with questions.
Pestering with questions.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
It's an interesting way of putting it.
Right, anyway, we've just found out some extra information.
Yeah, a bunch of history.
And we've been given I believe it's the town's Poorhouse key. Oh, I forgot to explain about this. Oh, by the way, this isn't an EEG. This is a heart rate monitor. An EEG, scans, your scalp for electrical Anyway,
Yeah.
this is morphine. Morphine is bad for you. It's a narcotic and helps block pain, but should be used with extreme caution. So, yeah. Have I explained that before?
Analgesic. I think you did a little. But yes, so we have the key to the poorhouse, which we could go to, just over there on the left. Oh, I don't know, is there anywhere else we need to go?
Yes, you're being coy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because we discussed this. We were thinking that we should probably pop into to here.
Yeah, because we
Hotel,
thought we
right
had,
outside.
and then we didn't, yeah. But
I'm not gonna talk
it
to
puts you right outside. There's a save point right there as well.
I know.
A dusty assortment of old books. A small wooden clock. It's not important.
I love the detail, the peeling wallpaper. Ah, brilliant. The bits of
ceiling are falling apart, yeah. Not a hotel you'd probably want to stay in.
Won't open. Evening.
Aye.
The name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
You don't say, sir. Gilman. Charlie Gilman. I run this here hotel of an evening.
You got any rooms?
I'd not rightly know that for sure. All habits cleaning rooms at present. Them's from out of town can leave a horrid mess.
really.
Talking to this fellow's getting me nowhere, and he's more than a touch creepy. If I need a room and I'm desperate, then I'll come back.
The whole town has seemed more than a touch creepy.
Let's talk to him again.
Hello, Gilman.
What do you want now?
Strange thing about that Burnham lad.
Burnham. Kent Riley says I know what you're talking about.
That's odd. It was all over the Arkham Press. Must have been a bit of a local scandal.
Them's matters for the police, stranger. Innsmouth's not a town for rumoring and talking.
Oh, asking questions.
Talking to that fellow's a waste of my time.
And yet, I'm going to do it again.
How's business?
Can't you see I'm busy? Stop bothering me with your talking.
Sorry.
I'm plenty sure you are.
Okay, I think we've bothered Mr. Gilman enough there. Okay.
We're not going to look around in there, or we're just going to assume we have to leave?
Well, I'm trying to sort of play it as a role-playing game, and would you wander around?
No, I suppose, because yes, it's the essence of Call of Cthulhu. It's the Arkham horror. you investigate, you role play, you play it like you would as a person. You don't mess around.
It won't budge.
It's just the door over.
It's unlocked.
It's definitely an ill voice to the air.
If I see you without fire, I'll report you to order.
I'll not say nothing.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Please stop bothering me, stranger.
Where is everybody? It's very quiet.
Please stop bothering me, stranger.
I don't think she's gonna talk to us. There's a couple of doors back there. We just.
I just want to talk to this guy first.
Ah, right.
It's the entrance to the town poorhouse. Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Can't say I noticed what you're saying, stranger.
Didn't notice what we were saying. What? A strange way of putting it.
Actually, I really like the way they talk. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, it's a very part strange, part anachronistic.
I'm not sure it's anachronistic.
A bit.
Is it? How is it
Yeah.
anachronistic?
They talk very strangely, I suspect, for the time period.
It won't open.
Which is very, it's the 20s to 30s, I think. It's why he talks about it being a hick town, because it's like everywhere's supposed to be moving and becoming modern and more socially fluid and yada yada yada.
It won't budge.
I think that's less anachronistic and more plain backwards.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean that as well.
Do you need any help? Disease is rampant in this town.
Can we crouch and see their face, or not really?
Do you need any help?
I'm not sure I want to... I think that's enough.
It won't open. It won't budge.
You know how in games you don't look up? And you don't see things because you don't look up?
Well, there's washing on a washing line above us, isn't there? Oh, that is creepy. There's someone just watching us.
The sign says, Innsmouth Poorhouse, in memory of Lady Warnes.
For those of you playing on the Xbox in low resolution. Can I shut this? I can't shut this. Okay,
No,
I shan't
doesn't
shut it
look
then.
like it. Just a bit of newspaper.
It won't open.
Since old Lady Warren's passed away, the food is rotten, but we'll die soon enough.
What are you looking at there, old-timer?
Nothing. I'm just looking. What you doing in old Warren's house, young feller? This hole is for the broke and the dying.
I'm trying to find Dock Street.
It's out back of the house. Everything in Innsmouth is rotten and dying. Windows boarded up, and all sorts of curious barking and crawling around black cellars and attics. How'd you like to be living in a town like this, feller?
I've been to more welcoming places. I don't think he's been outdoors for years. He isn't gonna know anything. That Zadok Allen tells some wild tales.
Aye, Zadok's a troublemaker, I tell you. If he weren't such a drunken old fool, he ought to have sorted him out before now.
Innsmouth must have an intriguing past.
Innsmouth's a historic town, stranger. Plenty of history here.
Happening all over the place.
Do you know anything about the robberies of the 2 stores in town?
No, can't help you there, fella. I can only tell you what I seen from this here window, and that ain't much of nothing.
I could probably leave him to his own devices now. It's amazing how much dialogue you can get out of them, isn't it?
Oh yeah, there's lots of extraneous stuff. But he can see from that window that there's someone else watching.
What, from here he can't?
Well, from the other window, and yes, someone's sort of using it. Yeah, they're up there.
I can see.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you could see them from up here. And yes, there was something that sort of ran by before.
I think everyone saw that. Oh, there's bugs.
And sort of moths.
This almshouse is home to the old and the destitute.
Bit of a mess, really. Ooh.
Oh, that's one who's dead.
These beds reek of sweat.
I'm not sure
and
she is,
urine.
actually.
This almshouse is home to the old
No,
and the
I
destitute.
think they're alive.
Lovely.
Sleeping does look a bit like death.
These beds reek of sweat and urine.
Yes, everyone's kind of dying and horribly. There's medical supplies. I think there's only one way out.
I'm just making sure I explore
Yeah.
everywhere. I'm being thorough.
Just some boxes. Venturing further up.
Her, on the other hand.
The old woman's dead.
Oh, did you see that?
Did it come out of her mouth?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
She must have
What's
kicked
that
it
on
a
her
week
neck?
back, or more.
Looks like she has like a tumour, or is that just the shape of her neck?
I think it's just the model.
Should possibly
There's no
stop
sign
looking
of
at
a
her.
struggle.
I think
or
it's
any
making her
external
slightly
injuries.
mad.
In fact, I think that's her hair underneath, and that's a sort of a headscarf she wearing. Yes, as you could see there, we had
The
a
old
sanity
woman's
effect. It sort of recovers a bit over time as well.
It won't open.
Are we wary of things that might collapse under us
Won't
now?
A little.
Probably for the best.
But before we go through this particular door, we're going to leave it there.
Bye bye.